So today our system is course registration system. Okay, I will tell you about our group member. First is Nur Hakimi bin Samsudin, matrix number AA190356. Second, Bimo Kunchoro Yakti Prasetyo, AA182124. And me, Henry Firman Shah bin Zulkiflingin, AA191349. Muhammad Arshad Aiman bin Farid, AA190237. Anis Aisyah binti Asyati Raili, AA191565. And lastly, Muhammad Ashri bin Razali, AA190038. Okay. The content for today's presentation is: first, problem statement; second, project objective; 3, significance of the project; 4, analysis; 5, system design; and 6, implementation of the project. Now, I will pass the first presentation to Ashri for problem statement.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ashri bin Razali. My matrix number is AA190038. Today I'm going to present about problem statement. Each semester, students need to register for the course before starting a new semester. The problem is the number of students who want to register are too many. College staff will face problems when students want to register if they do it manually. Besides, doing it manually will be slower and will take more time. With the system that we came up with, this will make registration day become easier and more efficient for both staff and students. Plus, it will take less time for a student to register during the peak time on registration day.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Hakimi bin Samsudin. Matric numbers AA190356. Today I'm going to present about project objective.
Project objective. The current research aims at reducing the workload all the entities involved in the registration procedure for the student. The current manual system faces different challenges as to maintaining the data of each student manually. Hard copy register are maintained currently to verify student detail. From student point of view, they have to fill the form manually and then get them verified from concerned official, which is every time consuming process. The objective of this proposed web application system are to eliminate hassles that the student face during registration day. The system will reduce the paperwork and also reduce the time delay. To maintain data consistency and integrity, making the registration process accessible anywhere to the student.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Anis Aisyah binti Asyati Raili. My matrix number is AA191565. Next is significance of the project. This final project for intelligence online course registration will not only provide basic feature to the user as well as administrator, but will be also completed with these features. There are 4 significance of this project. First, the security of the website is one of the main concerns to be improved as the registration is moving from traditional to online base. Second, this system will allow the registration of students in particular course. Third, this system has inbuilt validation system to validate the entered data after successful submission. System will give unique registration number for each student. Lastly, the student can log in into the system by using their username and check the details of their course, faculty, and department.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Bimo Kunchoreti Prastijo, and today I will be presenting you about my team web development project for student course registration system. So today I will be presenting you the analysis flowchart, So for the first one is the student have to enter their personal details such as IC number, password, birthday, contact number, etc. And if their details are already in the database, they can just directly access the system by logging in. And then they basically have access to the course registration and student information. And they have also access to their course, faculty, and department details. And if they have and if their database are not in the if their details are not in the database, which basically means they are not registered yet, they have to fill in a course registration form where they have to fill in all of their necessary details, such as full name, contact number, IC number, birth date, account number, etc. And if the submissions is successful, they will be given a unique registration number, so they can proceed to log in into the system and access the course, faculty, and department details. And if their submissions is not successful, they have to repeat and fill in the course registration form again. And just so you know, there are two parts in this analysis, which is input and output, and the second one is function. So for the input and output, it's pretty straightforward. For the input, the student have to enter their personal details, such as name, etc. That is the input. And for the output, if their details are already in the database, they will be notified that their details are already in the database or not. And also, if their submissions are successful, they will also be notified that their submissions are successful, and it will be recorded into the database. That is for input and output. And for the functions, there are a few of them. The first one is where the students have to fill in their course registration form. That is one of the functions. Functions is basically a process. So yeah, that is one of the many process. A unique registration number will be given, and then proceed to log in into the system and access to course, faculty, and department details. That is all of the functions. So just so you know, this flowchart is also similar with our system design, flow of interface system. You can refer this in our report, but right now I'm just going to give you a brief explanation about our interface system flowchart. The first one is the students will be given an option whether to sign up or log in. If you want to log in, which basically means you already have an account, you can just directly log in into the system using your IC number and password. And if your IC number and password is incorrect, you have to repeat and put in the correct one. And if your IC number and password is correct, you can just directly access the course registration system, and you will also have access to your student information panel. And if you haven't have a student account yet, you have to sign up by filling some details, your full name, etc. And after you already fill all of the details, you'll be notified that your details are recorded into the database. After that, you will be given a unique registration number, and you will basically have access to the system by logging in into the system using your IC number and password. And at the end, you will have access to your course registration and your student information. That's basically for me. Thank you. Now we can proceed to the next presentation.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Henry Firmansyah Biasa Kiflingin, matrix number AA191349. Today I will present about system design. Now, it's my part for my presentation, which is function with parameter and processes. First, session start. Session start is a PHP function to start a session to enable a multiple page data transfer through the session superglobal variable. Second, is set function. Is set function is used to detect if the given variable is set with a value or not. Third, MySQL query, which is a MySQLi function to inquire the database with a given SQL statement mentioned with the variable given. SQL close is a function to close a connection made to the database when performing the SQL command. MySQLi select DB. This is a function provided by MySQLi to select a database with a given first clause connect to the database, and second in the code the database name. Next up, the insert, delete, search and update function. Insert into is used to insert a data into the table in a certain database using insert into table name values with a given values. Second, delete is a SQL statement used to delete a data from a table. Usage form is delete from table name where statement. Update is used to update a data that is already in the table but need to be changed. Update SQL statement is used to change the data in a table in the database if the data is already in there but need to be changed. Usage form is update table name, set statement, where statement is used to search a certain criteria from a data in a table in a database using like statement. Usage like shown in the code is select course.course ID, course.course name, department.department ID, department.department name from the course table, right join with the department on course department ID equal to department.id, where course name is like on the search term.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Arsyad Aiman bin Farid and my matric number is AA190237 and I'm going to present about the program code. Connection.php is used as a pipeline to connect the system to the database. Course list is used to list out the available course for the registration. Dashboard.html is functioned as the menu of the system. The purpose of delete.php is used to receive the variable used as criteria to delete a certain field from student course table. Login.php receives the authentication data from the database to compare with the received input to enable the user to log in to the system. Proses kemas kini 1.php is used to update the data of students' course. Registration is used to register students' course. Report1.php is used to display students' information with registered course. Report2.php is used to display available course to be registered by students. Signup.php is used to sign up in a sign-up process. Update.php is used to update the data on student course.